Evening, guys. How are you doing today? I'm doing good. Not a crazy video or anything like that, but finally got my other foot pedal, the Behringer compressor sustainer. Had a Boss, but it only had the level, the attack, and the sustain. This one has the tone on it, so that makes a plus. All the pedals have tone, which is a nice little feature on their pedals. I mean, Boss does too, but I've been sort of hooked on Behringer pedals, mainly because they're cheap, and there's not much difference compared to the expensive pedals. So pretty much all these pedals cost me $19 and $24. So can't complain. So far I haven't gotten a bad pedal yet, so that's a plus. I just have to play around with the hookups and the chain of them, but I wound up buying a daisy chain for 11 of them, so I could hook them all up. Well, not all of them, but just to play around with it, so I could actually hook it up to my JC120 right there. Sorry about the camera angle, but that's the pedal and whatnot. So instead of use my Line 6, and that's my Ibanez pedals over there, which were expensive at the time, and they're from the 80s, so I know they reissued some of them again, but mine are the originals from that time. What else? Might have to retire my Court. I don't know what happens to it, but I think it might need a neck reset, which sucks. I have the bridge saddles all the way down, and the truss rod tight. Can't go any tighter without snapping it. So, and I really can't afford a neck reset on it. So I got the saddles all the way down, and I still have too much action on it. So I mean, there's two crack over here and crack over there, but I don't no idea what happened. It was fine last week, and now it's not. So unless it fell without me knowing it. But yeah, here's if you can see, I don't know if you can see it that well, but it's too high. It's playable, yes, but when you get to the top, to the neck, it's a lot of play there. So I can still play it up on top. It's fine, but when I get lower on the neck, it gets higher up. So I might have to retire it, or I don't know, figure out something. But I know the truss rod is as tight as I would like it to be, without without snapping it. So unless somebody out there knows a way to fix it, I'd really appreciate it. But I'm betting neck reset, so, and that's going to be a couple of hundred probably. It might be what the guitar was when I bought it at the time. So I mean, she is almost 30 years old. So, well, is 30 probably. 83. Yeah, she's up there in age. So, Blue Moon. What else? One of the Squire strats, the Affinity, that I was going to sell, but I'm not gonna sell it yet because it actually plays very well, considering some reviews state that it's really not a great playing guitar, the neck and everything else, but it seems like everybody who sells their Squire strats, they're black and white. That's it. Black guitar, white pickguard, that's it. Everywhere I looked, it's the same thing. Nobody has a white one or a sunburst one or a tobacco one, just black and white. That's it. Black guitar, white pickguard, end the conversation. One guy was selling one, which I argued with him a little bit. So, you know, he listed it as a Fender, but it's actually a Squire. It's what I got here that I spent a little less than 40 on, with the Squire amp and a hard case with it, and he's looking for $400 for it. Calls me an asshole when I offer him nowhere near that. Look good, but for $400 for a Squire Strat with a little amp, I mean, you can get the package deal on Amazon for like $170, if that. But $400, yeah. He says it's because it's Fender. So, needless to say, pretty much told me to, you know, fuck off, and I don't know what I'm talking about. And then he calls me back for, you know, a better offer, but no, I wasn't touching that. Not for a Squire. Nope, nope, nope. But the one I did have that I'm planning on keeping, I gave it a little facelift. I took the white pickguard off and the white knobs and everything, and I wind up putting this on it. This color, this turtle shell brown, with off-white cream pickguard covers and knobs that I had laying around. So I think it looks really good. I adjusted the tremolo the way I like it. I mean, it is tedious to do with these tremolos, but you know, I float it up a little bit. Not that you can see it, but I loosen the 6 screws all the way up, and I leave the outside up, and then I not really tighten the middle screws, but just lower them down so I can get that, you know, if I want to warble it like the Floyd Rose, it does that on it, but I like it, the guitar. So I know come on, I know I'm ranting and whatnot, but it came out good. It's different. I mean, I swapped out all the pickguards on my Squire Strats for pearl pickguards because I think they look good on it. So, so I got the JC 120 hooked up. I think. Then got the tube overdrive on with the preamp and the compressor. the and she stays in tune. I mean, I put new strings on her. That's the overdrive distortion. And the graphic equalizer. Little screechy. Went off with the tube overdrive on. And I have the ultra metal. So, yeah, for a Squire. So, sounds pretty good, looks pretty good, so that's why I'm keeping it. Fingertips are wet. That's a super fuzz. So not bad. When I get the vintage phaser. So, still getting used to the pedals and setting them up, but almost there. So, keeping it unless somebody offers me a little bit more money than what I would like, then I'll probably sell it. But I think she looks good. She looks pretty sexy, if you ask me. Because I change out everything. Like I said, this was a regular black and white, but I put the pearl pickguard on it, and I got the tremolo. And I got 12s on this, so that's, whoa, sorry. On that, I know this ain't a great video. But then on the guitar I made, like I said, the wood wasn't big enough on both sides, so it is kind of cheesy. But I went up when I bought those parts from that guy. When I got the K-tone, I wound up putting these type of knobs on it that came with it. And then he had PRS pickups, front and neck and bridge pickups, humbuckers. I put those in there. So it sounds not bad for a homemade guitar. I changed the bridge. I had a smaller bridge on it, so, and that was a fiasco because it changed everything on it, the intonation and everything. So what a fun job that was. But a simple little swap became an ordeal. But it is what it is. But yeah, so PRS pickups in this guy, and I wound up getting another pick guard because of the humbucker in the front. So that's a good, pretty good guitar to beat up on. So yeah, I've been busy. Plus I've been on vacation. So when it's Cameo, which is non-stop, I wind up putting the PRS tuners on this one because the tuners on here were crap. New pickups, sort of like these. Amazon, I think they were like $14 for the set. You know, you could coil tap them and all that other stuff. And my rev.Willy's 7-gauge strings, which is on here. But once again, every time you change the strings, you have to, you know, adjust, especially the truss rod, which is a pain in the balls. I would like to get a new neck for this. That's pretty much what it needs, because the fretboard actually, in my earlier videos, was buzzing, and I couldn't figure out what the issue was. Maybe it was the inlays that were loose, but wound up the fretboard. I mean, I literally took a credit card and it slid right up, and the fretboard came right off. So a new fretboard, I put new frets in it and whatnot. When I got the guitar, I got this for free. I have the little toggle switches which were added onto it, but it's a real, not that great at soldering. I could get by, but fucking around with all this wiring in a tight spot doesn't work with you. So you have to get used to the difference, the gauge in the strings. You're going from 12s, 11, 10s. I use that just for my good finger exercise, and 9s, and then you go down to a 7, and here's the neck pickup. Both pickups. No effort at all on these strings. Billy Gibbons uses them, and he hasn't broken the string. So if anybody's willing to try a different gauge, It's really it's the noise reducer. So, like I said, so good strings. So that's pretty much it. Nothing crazy. Yeah. So these pickups from Amazon, I like them. So I got numerous pickups I got from these guys. You know, and then they wind up sending you can't even say the name. Whatever they're called, Inkin, IKN, but they always send you picks with different color picks with their setup. I don't even get to do their watering, but so far everything I've bought from them, pre-wired harnesses, parts, never had a problem except for the strat pickguards, because the holes, they don't line up, so you have to drill in other spots in the body. But it's a Squire. You want to put the original pickguard on it, the holes are there. But if you put a new pickguard on it, some of the holes line up, but some of them don't. But you're not going to see it. It's not like you spent $1,800 or whatever on a Fender guitar. So that's pretty much it. If you like the video, thumbs up. If you don't, whatever. Comments are welcomed, good or bad. Peace out.